Hi, Julie Farmer from www.forgetmenot.publishmystories.com on my 31-day challenge. This is the next video in a series of videos talking about bullying in the workplace and my experiences. This time I'm going to talk about the experience I had with my line manager. I really wanted to get on with my line manager. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. That's not to say that we didn't always fight. Sometimes we got on really well, and when we did, the company flew. It was a really good place to be in. But other times, nothing. It was just awful. I remember a time when he asked me to micromanage the staff. Now, I had fought him for 3 months on this. Every day he would be on the phone. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. And I would say, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. They're grown-ups. They know what they've got to do. But every day for 3 months. And in the end, I went, okay, I'll do it. They're not going to like it. But if that's what you want, you're in charge. Micromanagement is when you go round to somebody and you say, what are you doing this morning? At lunchtime, you go back and you say, what have you done in the morning? And you write it down. What are you going to do this afternoon? And you write it down. And then in the evening, you go back to that person and say, what have you done this afternoon? What are you going to do tomorrow? And you do that every day. It's micromanagement. It is treating staff like children. Now, I managed to do this. I didn't want to do it. I hated doing it, but I did it. I was so worn down and tired by now. I just didn't know what else to do. 3 days into this micromanagement, my line manager came in because he wasn't always in the office. He went off and did different tasks because Shopify is quite a large organisation. He came in and all the staff demanded to have what we called a round table. And this is where everybody sits down and has a discussion about what's going on in the company, and it's an open and frank discussion. So the topic was this micromanagement, and every member of staff attacked me for doing this micromanagement. And I had to explain, it's not my idea. My line manager had asked me to do the micromanagement. He blatantly turned round at this round table and said, no, I didn't. I would never ask you to do that. We've got adults working for this company, not children. Julie, I want you to stop that now. I've got to tell you, I was flabbergasted. I was really knocked for 6. And I was so upset. I cannot begin to tell you how upset I was. I didn't say anything for the rest of the meeting. I couldn't bring myself, because if I was going to say something, I knew I would be crying. And I'm not crying because I was upset. I would be crying because I was so angry. But sometimes those anger tears get crossed over with upset tears. And I was damned if that was going to happen. As soon as we finished the meeting, I asked to speak to my line manager in the meeting room. And I literally said, what the hell? I did that micromanagement on your instruction after fighting you for 3 months on it, and you just blatantly lied to everybody there. His reply was really straightforward and to the point, and he said, it doesn't matter how we got here. We got the staff to buy in to what we needed them to do. They are now going to work harder, and we're going to meet our deadlines. And I replied, no, that's not what we did. You set me up. And he just shrugged his shoulders and walked out. And I had to go back in to that office and work. Now, my staff thought they'd got one over on me. My line manager got one over on me. And I was the only one that lost in this scenario. I was devastated. And this is the first time ever that I put in a complaint against my line manager to HR. I sat down and wrote everything down, sent it up to HR, and they did nothing. absolutely nothing. They spoke to my line manager. I don't know what was happened, but I was never interviewed. I was never called. That was it. It was over and done with. As a result of that, I will never, ever do a round table again. And if I ever hear of anybody having a round table, I will be there to support them and tell them not to do it. Because you will get, or from my experience, verbally attacked, and it's not right. You could not and you should not set people up like that. It's mean, it's rude, it's despicable. And my staff and my line manager at that time should have been ashamed of themselves. I still feel angry about it now. What I feel more angry about is that I allowed myself to get into that position. Okay, that's it. A bit of a heavy video today. This is Julie Farmer from www.forgetmenot.publishmystories. If you like these videos, please subscribe, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.